communications will have to bring him up, which shouldn't be too hard.
All right, we're live on
Then he'll.
YouTube.
Oh, sweet. All right, well, welcome everyone to this live Thursday. We're playing the Kobyiashi Maru. Let me start recording for myself as well. All right, once again, welcome to this IKS Live Thursday. We're doing a special scenario, the Star Trek Kobyiashi Maru scenario. So all of you are cadets in the Starfleet Academy, class of 2264, and you have been assigned to this training exercise, which you've heard rumors about but don't know exactly what it means. So all of you have been assigned roles. We have a captain, a helmsman, a tactical officer, an engineer, and communication. So each of you has your specific roles. So each turn, XDX and I will we'll give you a general update together, and then answer questions if you have, and then we'll take you individually into a separate voice channel and get your actions, and then we'll go make rolls to see how successful you are, and then go from there. All right, so well, actually, why don't everyone hop down to voice 1, and Langbart, you hop down to voice 2.
All right, everybody, just remember when we're supposed to take a hit, you need to wobble back and forth in your chair, first to the right, then to the left, then back to the right, then
Exactly.
normal again.
If you see sparks, wobble.
That's it.
All right.
If any of you guys are wearing red shirts, feel free to cry out in the middle of battle and then disconnect.
Yeah.
I picked blue for a reason, buddy.
Was there a reason why I was?
Yeah, I decided I'm gonna give you. I have a. Sorry, I'm working. I got an intro, and then I'll split you.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are piloting the USS Hyperion, and you are on a routine patrol mission along the edge of Federation territory near the neutral zone between the Federation and Klingon Empire. As you are piloting your ship, you receive a distress signal and a message from a ship called the Kobyiashi Maru. And as you turn the signal and the message on, you hear the following: Imperative, this is the Kobyiashi Maru out of Altair 6. We have struck a gravitic mine and have lost all power. Our hull is penetrated and we have sustained many casualties. Our position is Gamma Hydra, Section 10. Hull penetrated. Life support system failing. Can you assist us? And then they go quiet. Just so you know, that entering the neutral zone where they're located is a violation of the treaty with the Klingons.
All right. Do we have them on scanners?
That would be an action that your tactical could do as their action.
All
So,
right.
Captain, why don't you go ahead and give out orders, and then we'll start taking them from everyone.
Tactical, give me a location on that ship, please. A precise location.
Righto, Captain. I'll begin to do the scanning actions.
Thank you.
Let me... Actually, well, we don't need to separate everyone just to start. Let me do that. All right. Lieutenant Louis has confirmed the location, found them on the scanners. Kobyiashi Maru is a third-class neutronic fuel carrier that has a crew of 81 and 300 passengers, and it is indeed located in Gamma Hydra Section 10 in the neutral zone.
I need to know, does the treaty make exception for humanitarian rescue missions, things like that? That would be my question to my Spock or first officer, data character, whatever. Maybe it's common knowledge, maybe I would know, but You know, this is that part in the movie where Spock turns around and says, "Captain," you know, according to
Well,
Starfleet
unfortunately, you don't
regulations.
have a Spock with you, so
Okay,
you just
well
have
then
to
we're
make
just
your own
gonna have to
decision.
improvise. All right, Helm, plot a course to the Kobyiashi Maru. We're going to prepare a
Aye,
rescue
sir.
mission.
Let me go
Tactical
for that.
scan for any other ships in the area.
All right, Helm, you can push the warp button if you want.
Well, okay.
You're going in. All right, while you're doing that, let me see if I can do something. This way.
All right, comms. Send a message back to Starfleet. Let them know that we are engaged on a rescue mission. That we're answering a distress call for the Kobyiashi Maru. It is inside the neutral zone. We are proceeding at best possible speed. We have shields down. Weapons are powered down. This is a
Can you guys see that?
humanitarian rescue mission.
Sir, yes, sir.
You can see a ship.
You can, but it's like really tiny on the screen. You might want to scale it up a bit.
Well, it's tiny because it's far away. Let me see. I'm trying to center it more. Tell me when it's more centered.
A little more up to the top right.
Where is it now? Middle? Up?
Yeah, it's about like 7 o'clock right now.
Open a hailing frequency to the Kobyiashi Maru.
Yes, sir.
Oops. All right, can you see that? Okay.
Still pretty small.
Well, space is pretty big.
All right, so who's opening a hailing frequency?
That would be me.
I'm stuck outside. Let me come back. I'm stuck. Let me come in through the door. Okay. It's really small.
Kobyiashi Maru, this is Captain Marshall, Lieutenant Marshall of the USS Hyperion. We are coming to your rescue. Can your ship maintain life support, and do you have any propulsion? Looks like there's still no response, huh?
Is that better? It's still small.
That's reasonable. I
There's
mean, we don't want to crash
Yeah,
into
that looks
them.
really reasonable.
Yeah.
Helm, bring us in close so we can lock transport.
Oh, it is close enough.
Aye, sir. That's easy.
This is Lieutenant Marshall of Stick Bay. Stand by, prepared to receive injured and wounded from the Kobyiashi Maru. Engineering, we're going to need power for the transporters. Transporters, as soon as you're ready, lock on to as many people as you can and bring them aboard.
Engineering here. Ready for transport.
Engage, begin
I
transport.
reroute power to transporters and
Yes, yes. Kobyiashi
James?
Maru, this is Lieutenant Marshall of the Hyperion. We are going to begin transferring your crew to our sick bay. Stand by for transport.
You see that?
I know they can't.
Oh, they can't?
We can see outlines.
yeah.
Hold on. Let me.
If I have a lock, I would engage the transporter now.
probably be several batches at 381. That's a lot.
I'm not sure if I have unlocked because I don't have the sensors.
Oh, we can see it now.
Oh, yeah, that's
Adjust-
pretty clear.
Adjust power is needed. Klingon bird of prey incoming. Go to yellow alert. Ray shields do not power weapons. Hail the Klingons.
Opening hailing frequency.
Eye shields up.
Klingon vessel, this is Lieutenant Marshal of the USS Hyperion. I'm requesting your assistance on a rescue mission. The ship Kobyiashi Maru has suffered a catastrophic failure of its systems and is technically incapacitated. Can you please assist us in rescuing the personnel on board the craft?
I'm getting it in the right position. I how I did that. Oh, you can see that second one now?
There's a
Yeah.
Klingon vessel.
Yeah.
It's as good as it gets. It only took forever.
Klingon
No
patrol,
idea
thank
for-
goodness you're here. Please, we need your assistance rescuing these passengers.
Oh, where's the second one?
You can see just like barely a clip of like the second one's wings at like the very bottom of the screen.
Well, we know they're there, so
Yep.
that's the important thing.
I have lost visual of my controls, so
All right.
Can you see it better now, the second one?
Yeah, we're in a good spot.
Okay. Enough playing around. All right. We're going to go ahead and start taking everyone separately to get your orders. So XTX, do you want to get Langvarts?
Okay.
And Istofs and I'll do everyone else. Louis and Benny.
All right, I'll go ahead and separate Langbardo. Langbard, can you go down to voice 3? I can't drag you for some reason.
Captain, are we in yellow alert?
Yes.
The Klingon.
Yeah, worry a little. Like,
Yeah.
don't worry about what the like module for TTS here is. Like, that's just an accessory. Like,
Yeah, that's just a good looking toy.
yeah, the actual Kriegsspiel is what's going on with James. Like,
But yeah, the Klingons are unresponsive.
I mean, who's surprised by that?
Yeah, in my Kobyiashi Maru.
What? Like, come on. Never heard of Klingons being weird in Kobyiashi Maru. What are you talking about? I don't know, guys. I think we can win.
Yeah, I believe in plausibly winning a scenario.
They're here to help.
Yeah, buddy.
I did like that. Yeah, it's like, oh, can you help us? It's like,
It's a
bro,
bold
who do you think
move.
put the mine down?
It's like when you're caught with your hand in the cookie jar. Well, gee, Mom, I was going to bring you this cookie as a surprise. I love you so much.
Which one of you guys wants to come down to voice 4 for orders? I can't drag anybody for some reason, so I'm gonna have to awkwardly ask you to come down with me each time. Who wants to come down to voice 4 next for orders?
Marshall, have you finished your orders already?
Well, I've only been giving orders. Like I'm actually on the bridge, so I don't know.
But you, Benny, Estov, have you guys given your orders?
Yeah,
No,
I've given
I'm
my
not.
order.
I can head down with you to 4 if you want.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. I, for one, appreciate the generous amount of time we have to think about how to lose this scenario.
Then we'll go.
I use my action to hack the scenario.
I realized when I was trying to move, I'd accidentally selected the bridge and not the ship, so I was raising the bridge, which is why the buttons got hidden for a minute.
I just hope that this Kriegsspiel does not spoil my perfect winning record at Kriegsspiel.
Hey, James, I don't have a admin, I'm not promoted, so I can't spawn in dice. Could you spawn like a dice for me?
I'm promoting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ended up using, I'm using an online dice because every time I spawned a dice, it disappeared somewhere.
Okay.
So I don't know where they are.
I'll just do that too then.
All right, Captain.
Yeah, everyone can report on what they've learned.
Status yellow. Targets acquired. Ready to fire. Shields raised full.
Oh, okay. We don't want to power weapons right now. We don't want to threaten the Klingon. We just want to have our shields up in case they try to shoot first. In case, one of those is named Captain Solo.
Nah, it's fine. Klingons are notorious for backing down a threat.
Yeah, they never shoot first.
All right, is that all the reports or updates from everyone?
What about transporters? Are we locked on with transporters? Are we moving
You had
people?
to stop transporting when the shields came up. Transporters don't work to or from shield locations, but you still have the lock on, so you can resume as soon as shields fall.
Klingons are also jamming all frequencies.
Okay. Lower shields. Begin transport. How long is it going to take to transport 381 souls?
That's a question for engineering.
At the top of my head, I think we can transport 8 people at a time.
You can have comms get engineering on the line.
All right. Engineering.
Langbart, they have you on the line here. Over the phone.
I am up here again.
Bridge to engineering. How long is it going to take you to transport all these people over? 381 souls.
James, would I know that?
You can do the calculations as your action.
Okay. I can figure that out, Captain, but I must inform you, if I continue to transport, I have to drop the shield.
Yes. Begin the transports.
Okay. Hi, Captain.
All right. We're going to get orders from everyone again. Same people, XDX.
Langbart, can you
Dear Klingons, I'm standing here without any weapons or protection. Please do not kill me. In violation
We're gonna
of the
die.
treaty.
We're gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
I admire your commitment to Starfleet values. It's
Yeah.
bold to go for the transport.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll save some.
Yeah, and then die with them.
Yeah.
Not good, Captain. Advise we go to status red.
I advise we warp the fuck out of here.
I will
This is what we
say
call bait.
we do have tractor beam available.
And they will outrun us at that point. Jesus.
That stuff. Can you come down to voice 4 with me?
Yep.
This was a nice ship, man. Sucks.
Yeah, no, I like how this is done, especially with the whole first person thing, and I just sit at my station.
Yeah, it looks nice. Do we have? Did we renew the Geico policy on it? Starfleet saved 15% or more.
Well, the shields are down, so
Did you give your other report, Louis?
yes, shields are down. I advise go status red. They are powering weapons.
All right, red alert, shields up, power weapons. Damn. All right, helm, we need to maneuver tactically. Evasive maneuvers if they fire.
They've already been prepared.
Good.
Question, Captain.
Yes.
If I'm powering shields, that I'm pretty sure that means I can't power them to full in order to power weapons, but I don't know, is this an engineering question?
You can
Well,
power both.
Yeah.
Sorry. You
Go
can
ahead,
power
Jacob.
both shields and weapons, but engineering can give additional oomph to one.
I would advise we get engineering to give oomph to weapons, considering we're not trying to tractor beam the survivors nor teleport, and we're about to be engaged.
I was thinking shields myself, but all right.
Invasive actions, buddy.
Engineering, additional power to impulse thrusters. We want to evade.
As TAC Ops Captain,
Yeah, I know you.
they
wanna
are
go,
closer.
Yeah, you want to go.
No,
pew
they are
pew.
closer.
Uh-huh.
No, they're closer to the survivors. They don't necessarily have to shoot at us.
Yeah, you're right.
Just pointing that out.
There's no honor in that action.
Yeah, because there's honor in using survivors as bait.
The Klingons are a strange people.
These could be rogue Klingons for all we know.
All right. Is everyone ready to give orders again?
Yep.
Yeah.
I just think if they don't hit us, then that's as good as extra power to shield.
Oh, I mean, it's better. Like,
Yeah.
for some reason in Star Trek, getting hit when your shields causes consoles to explode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to avoid exploding consoles.
Yeah. Me
Yeah.
too.
My favorite bit is always that they're never given the same stage direction in the wobble. So you get people wobbling in all kinds of different random directions, completely independent of each other. It's very funny.
Yeah, this is too bad. You know, I wanted to do the Starfleet thing and rescue people, and now.
Yeah, it's, if only the Klingons weren't Klingons.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you come into a scenario called Kobayashi Maru. You have to act like you don't know what it is, but you have to act.
No, for sure.
And give it the try, but then you find, well, I'm predictably stuck in. Now, do I just predictably die or what?
Were this not YouTube Live, I would 100% have just been like, all right, well, cool. They, the two Klingon birds of prey shut up. I'm gonna hit warp. We're just out of here. I'll get court-martialed later.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then the funny thing is they put themselves between us and the survivorship, so it's like,
Yeah, it's a pretty bold statement there. Maybe they want the glory and honor of rescuing the survivors themselves.
They want the glory and honor of the rescue. You never hear about the emergency humanitarian aid from Klingons.
Yeah. What's the name of their ceremonial sword?
All right. Both of the Klingon cruisers fire weapons. Helmsman Istov takes evasive actions and dodges one of the shots, but the second hits the ship.
Okay,
And
everybody, remember, wobble to the right. Now to
there are
the
sparks.
left. Back to the middle. All right.
Hold on, let me. There you go.
Oh boy,
Sparks all over the bridge.
classic.
You've been hit. I gotta put some on your controls too. Hold on.
Fluctuate the dorsal sensor core. Clear the quantum relays.
I will note that although one confirmed hit has been made, our shields are already down to 80%.
Oh, that's better than I
Oh.
expected.
Yeah, that's actually not that bad.
All right, like,
Oh.
holy crap, we're already beating, the scenario. All right, lock on the closest bird of prey. Fire weapons. Target their,
engineering got back to us. It'll take about 11 minutes to transport all survivors.
Sweet. Okay, right now, engineering power to weapons. Target the closest bird of prey's warp core. Fire. Shoot to kill. Or as they say, shoot to the chest, the face gets the rest.
Radio, Captain.
Helm, continue evasive maneuvers. This is where they
Aye,
say,
sir.
like, attack pattern delta or whatever that means,
That's and actually a different button.
Oh boy. Yeah, attack pattern Greek letter of the alphabet.
I'm gonna send Benny to Langbred to talk to him. So you can take their orders, and I'll get Istov and Louis.
Okay.
Wow, everybody just cleared out.
When this is over, some poor guy's gonna have to come in and vacuum the floor with the vacuum cleaner, and we live like 400 years or 300 years in the future when we can beam each individual atom of a person's body from one ship to another, but somehow
Without
somebody
killing
still has-
them.
Yeah, without killing them, but somebody still has to come through with the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah. They can do some really crazy wizardry with technology, but they can't build robots for shit
No.
unless it is one specific family of people.
Yep. Oh Lord.
That's a fun button.
Nice. Do I hear dice being rolled? That's the one thing that gives me hope for this scenario is that there are dice involved. Like maybe we get lucky. More hits. Man. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, meanwhile, we're not doing so hot.
This is going to be a very brief Kriegsspiel. This is going to be like the shortest Kriegsspiel in IKS history.
Well, the good news is once our shields are down, we can transport survivors.
Right? I'm not sure the survivors are going to like their chances on our ship. They'll be like, can you send us back? At least the Klingons aren't shooting at them. Holy cow. I think I played this game when I was a kid, like, the floor is lava. We have to sacrifice one of you to the volcano here. Look at this stuff.
No, please. I fulfill a vital role on the ship. I promise.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the volcano requires a virgin sacrifice. So.
Yeah, so a not small part of this is I may have not succeeded in the dodge this time around.
Boy, is that evident.
I think everyone's failing this turn.
Wow.
Yeah, it's almost like we're, you know.
I'm starting to believe in no-win scenarios.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I most definitely missed that phaser shot, so
Wait, you missed with the phasers?
yeah.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh my fuck. Okay.
What,
Yeah.
4 for 4?
We're just dead. We are just dead.
Alright, well, what's our shield status? Do we still have any kind of shields?
I wasn't updated. I wasn't updated on the shielding situation, but
I'm
it's
gonna
clear.
guess not great.
Yeah, it's clear we're lower than 80% at this point.
Nah, I think we made it back up to 95. What you talking about? You got this.
I will settle for 79.
All right, you try to negotiate. Well, actually, don't try to negotiate. We saw how you negotiated.
Yeah.
Damn.
Alright, what are we supposed to like discuss strategy and give orders now, or do we wait for the Empires or what?
I think we're waiting.
Yeah.
I think we're just fucking around and waiting at this point. Yeah, I mean, here's. I mean, worst comes to worst, we can import the holdo maneuver into Star Trek. Like,
Right.
at least we'll take one of them with us.
That's it. Well, the Klingons will respect that too.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right. So helmsman Estov continues to take evasive action. Unfortunately, it's not enough, and you receive 2 more torpedo hits from the birds of prey. Shields are down to 40%, and as the ship is rocked back and forth and more sparks show up, you lose momentum, or you lose propulsion acceleration.
All right.
Uh,
Engineering, we need you. Well, shoot. Okay, combat. Engineering, we need you to. Engineering, we need you to restore propulsion. We have to be able to maneuver. We may have to go to warp here shortly.
Captain, I'll do my best, but we're taking critical damage to propulsion at the moment. I'm getting assessment teams there and try to field repairs.
Damn it, Chief Engineer, use the Force. Alright.
Wrong cinematic universe.
Oh, damn it. Alright. Get that little raccoon dude to fix it or something. I don't know who fixes the engine down there, but
All
Alright.
2 people in chat are gonna kill you.
Yeah.
My raccoon crewman needs a prosthetic leg and an eye.
Captain, I can start firing torpedoes at these guys. We do have quantums, which is big boom.
Okay, yeah. Well, Helm, you have carte blanche to lay into these guys. Target the warp core of the nearest vessel and blow it the hell up.
Radio cap.
All right.
we ready for orders?
Yeah,
Let's go for it.
We need to keep maneuvering, and well, there we are. All right. How the hell did these guys end up in the neutral zone anyway?
I choose to not ask questions. I've been in enough real Navy maneuvering to just not ask that question.
Well, we shooted a torpedo.
I hope we missed. I want us to fail every single test. I think that will be so funny.
Oh my gosh. Kind of want to blow some dudes up and escape, but
What was that?
I kind of want to blow some dudes up and escape.
I don't.
All right, so on the live chat, Red says hi, and John Michael Burlingame says, "How's it going?" Well, guys, it's the Kobyiashi Maru, so it's going about like that. You can see that the floor is turned to lava. So, always a good sign. And you'd think there'd be like a fire extinguisher or something on the bridge. Oh boy.
Well, good news, guys. Very good news.
The
Did you hear?
shields are still above 0.
Oh, well, yeah, there's that as well. Yes.
Oh, shoot, you mean there's more?
Well,
We
I
say
did.
15% or more.
I did fire our quantum torpedo and got a direct hit. Now it depends on what you want me to do, Cap. Do you want me to ascertain the damage it did or keep firing?
Oh, keep firing.
You can do both. It just reduces the likelihood of success of each. If
No,
you
no,
do it.
no, no. I don't care about damage assessment of the target. Just keep firing until it catches fire or changes shape.
Our damage assessment will be the crater it used to be.
Yeah, yeah. When the bird of prey changes shape, we'll call that done.
Radio, Cap.
I will say, especially since he doesn't have anything to do without propulsion, Ensign Estov can do the sensor sweep if you want him to do that as an action. Since you're sitting in the dead in the water at the moment.
I was gonna get like a little margarita out of the like replicators. Just get chill. It was gonna be great.
I mean, why not? You know, I mean, at this point. But hey, it looks like they came through with the vacuum cleaner, so the floor is no longer lava on the bridge.
Are the propulsion systems back up, XTX?
No, not yet. They have well, I mean, I won't say exactly what's going on in case they're not supposed to know about it, but no, the propulsion systems are not back up.
All right, keep shooting, keep working on propulsion, and I hope those shields hold.
Next turn.
Oh, that's a good sound.
Well, Captain, good news and bad.
All right.
Yep.
All right, what do you got?
Fired photon torpedo, direct hit again.
Nice. Did the
Uh,
ship change shape?
Negative. They still have shields.
Oh well. All right.
They return fire and hit us as well. Now we are down shields to 10%.
Well, it's more shields than I expected. All right.
So, the one we hit with the quantum torpedo and photon torpedo is down to 50% shields.
50. Jeez. All right. Do we have warp power? Can we get the hell out of here?
Might be a question for engineering.
James, can I ask you something in voice 3 when you're done?
Propulsion is an irradiated wasteland, and will take time to repair.
Really?
Well,
Really.
it's
All right. We need somebody to pull a Spock and go down there and fix the
Yeah.
irradiated wasteland and, you know,
Who's Langbart's friend?
right?
I mean, I say we just send Langbart. Like,
I mean, if we had propulsion, we could at least, you know, go out in a blaze of glory with these guys. But we're dead in the water.
Nope.
So all we can do is route power to shields and fire weapons.
yeah, that's about it.
All right. Ensign Benny manages to hail the Klingons that were just hit by the quantum torpedo, and they accept. A video starts playing on the main window right in front of you, and the Klingon captain is now speaking to the bridge.
Do they want to?
Federation dogs, you have invaded this neutral zone, and you have dared to open fire. Power down your weapons and shields and prepare to be boarded. Surrender or be destroyed.
I don't know, guys. If we surrender, then at least we survive, and this becomes a diplomatic issue. If we fight, we'll probably get killed. We don't have.
Bro, just answer him.
What's that?
Just respond. We got this. What's the worst that happens?
Right.
Well, Captain, as Tech Ops, I will say I am pretty confident in our security boys.
The fact that they answered it all shows that we've had an effect.
Oh, Lord. All right. Well, if this were the real life, I would just say forget it. But let's go ahead and keep fighting then.
This offer will not be made again. And the video cuts off.
All right. Tactical, give them a fresh one upside the chop. And
Radio Cap.
engineering. Hang on. Engineering.
Oh, he's coming. He's coming.
Engineering. Route all power that you can to shield.
Already doing that, Captain. Already doing that.
All right. Hang on. All right. Give them a fresh one, guys. There we go.
Oh, but Vinny, did you tell them the particular?
Yeah, I told them the problem with propulsion.
I missed it. Say it again.
Oh yeah, propulsion is an irradiated wasteland and will take time to repair.
Okay.
All right. So if this were real life, I would have totally said, "Yeah, we surrender," and you know.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I'm kidding around, but like it's just like you gotta. Who cares? Just go for it. Like
Just go for broke, huh? Go all in.
if we surrender, we stop having a simulation to play, right? Like,
I got a pair of twos in the hole.
do we?
Yeah, I got a pair of twos in the hole now. The flop was 5, 6, 7, 8, but oh boy. All right, did you hit him this time?
I fired a quantum for Big Boom, and it went right by him,
Oh no!
right over the brow.
After we were talking smack, give him a fresh one. Oh no, that's humiliating.
Well,
man.
I did say we should have put faith in our security boys. We could have had them board and locked them down, but
Yeah.
I take it you missed with the torpedo.
most definitely missed Big Boom. Depending on how much longer we survive, I will start splitting weapon choices.
All right. Oh man.
Hey guys,
Hey.
this isn't a 2v1 anymore.
Oh, it's not.
No, we've got additional birds of prey on the way.
Oh, yeah. All right. That was good news for just a second. There's 2 more coming, huh?
Additional. We have more. We don't know if it's only 2 more. It could be 10 more.
Yeah. Well.
Did we manage to send out a distress signal before we even
Well,
No.
I gave the order to notify Starfleet what was happening.
That's true. If James caught that, then yes. If James did not catch that, then no.
I advise that we check the status on that or send it again.
The latency's low,
very-
you know. It 8-arc input.
At the very least, they need to know to
Yeah, I
send an
don't-
envoy or something.
I don't think we survive any longer. Shields at 10%. We're a stationary target. There's 4 birds of prey now, not 2.
4?
Yeah, there's 2 more coming.
Oh.
No, there's more coming. I didn't get
Oh, okay.
numbers. I just got told there's more.
Hmm.
That's cool. The radiation leak has been hampered because all of our suits don't work and have been punctured.
All right.
Well, shields are back to 50% at least. So
Okay. So I want to make clear, I've prepared a ramming maneuver. That's what I spent my turn doing.
All right.
When I get propulsion back, we're gonna take one with us.
There you go. There you go.
All right.
Have
Louis, I don't know if
we,
you noticed, shields are back at 50%.
have we received any kind of a response from Starfleet yet? Okay, I'm gonna take that as
no.
a no.
The Kobyiashi Maru is still silent as well.
Yeah. And we still have no propulsion then.
Correct. But you do have more shields.
I wonder if we could beam ourselves aboard a Klingon bird of prey and steal that. That'd be kind of awesome. Jack a bird of prey.
If you take out down their shields, you could, theoretically.
Yeah. Well, all right. Unfortunately, we missed our chance to surrender. So let's just let's keep smashing. I continue to attack. So that's it. Just
radio cap.
yeah, give them another fresh one. This time, lick your thumb and hold it up to see which way the wind's blowing.
Yeah, that stellar wind has really been fucking us over.
Yeah, we somehow, the 21st century, we still can't hit the broadside of a barn door with a quantum torpedo. The most advanced weapon.
Well, I mean, he split fire. He's really not sure he's gonna hit anything.
Oh boy.
We haven't been rolling well, and bro wants to start splitting actions. I see how it goes.
Yeah. We gotta clear some of these dudes off the board.
Alright, so if engineering does not get back to us that we have propulsion right now, I'm probably gonna set the ramming maneuver in the computer and then just fucking go hop on the repair team.
I might put you in charge. I think I'm gonna get on a shuttle, and I'll fight them from the shuttle. Yeah. Fight them
Launch
from-
fighters.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna fight them back in the direction of. Someone's got to tell Starfleet.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah. The stuff you've heard about the captain going down with the ship is just Starfleet lore nonsense.
It's Starfleet propaganda.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I have
It's very
a
funny.
child. I have a child.
God, what a way to get your fucking in-academy promotion taken away.
Yeah. There's There's only enough space on the shuttle for half of the crew. The better half.
I saw the explosions and won't lie. I thought we just biffed it.
Well, I am doing all that I can, Cap.
It's all right. All right. What do you got for us?
We finally have one exploding.
Oh, it changed shape finally. All right. All right. Now let's change the shape of the other one. Quantum
I do not
metamorphosis.
know if that means they're out of the fight. We'd need a scan, but I can switch targets. Yes.
Yeah, switch target. Even if they're not out of the fight, they're feeling it. You know.
Also, shields down to 20%.
Oh man.
That's suboptimal.
Yeah. It's like inflation. Man.
I will fire quantum and photons next to shake up this uninjured opponent.
All right. All right. Trusting your judgment on that.
Big boom, little boom.
All right. And is there a chance you could land both of them?
It would be far better if engineering was putting power to weapons, but I would prefer they still focus on shields.
Yeah. You know what they need to get one of those like stationary bikes that's hooked up to a generator. You know, and then we get a little more power that way. Oh look, I'm seeing more bird of preyage coming in. Oh man. Maybe it's a battle cruiser. Who knows? There it is. Bird of prey.
It's fine. That just means we're back to where we started.
Right? We can win this, man. I'm sure Starfleet's got our back. I'm sure they're sending their reinforcements too. Like any minute now, the Enterprise is going to swoop in and bail us out.
Yeah. Starfleet's always been talking about how they love penetrating into the neutral zone.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. Everyone priority report. So Lieutenant Louis successfully fired both phasers and torpedoes, and the phasers knocked out the shield and the torpedoes destroyed the bird of prey. One ship down.
Sweet.
The other one, still intact, fires, bringing your shields down from 50 to 20%, and there's a new bird of prey coming in quickly.
All right. All right. Everybody has their orders. Get on the stationary bike and pedal. It's hooked to a generator and give us a little extra power. Send that to the shield and just keep doing what we're doing. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think, chat on YouTube? What do you guys think? I don't even know if any of you are there. Oh yeah. Oh geez. You know what the Klingons need? They need theme parks. Like if they had theme parks, the Klingons wouldn't be running around tearing up, the universe or whatever. It's the space around Uranus. They'd be doing the theme park thing.
Well,
Have some
good
fun.
news and bad.
Okay, all right. What do you got?
Missed Big Boom. Hit with Little Boom.
Okay.
Uh,
So what?
that's about it.
scratch
Their
the
shields
shield?
are still up. Yeah, shields are
Yeah.
still up.
Yeah.
I still have plenty of Little Booms left, so I will be mixing that with phasers to work on their shields.
Are we out of quantums?
No, I have one left.
Well, put it all in, man, because it doesn't do us any good in the hold.
Oh, radio cap. I will fire all torpedoes.
Yeah, all in, brother. Don't save nothing. We're gonna die, but I don't want to die with any of our weapons on board. When we run out, we'll get like knives or something. We'll stick a knife on the helm and ram them.
We're making quote unquote good progress on propulsion.
Okay, I don't know what the hell that means, but it just means that we don't have propulsion. It's a nice way of saying we don't have any propulsion.
Yeah. Spot on.
There is the suggestion, Cap, that if we momentarily focused on maintaining our shields, even with the loss of propulsion, we could win the firefight. Our weaponry is better.
So what does that mean? Does that mean we don't shoot for an impulse and we just focus?
No, instead of having engineering focus on propulsion, we have them focus on raising and maintaining the shields, so that way I can out dogfight the enemy.
Without maneuvering. All right. All right.
We are dead in the water anyway. It gives us a far better chance before they send even more.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if that's true, because evasive maneuvers just cancel out hits, whereas shields just mitigate them.
Yeah, but we're dead in the water.
Engineering
Nope,
to bridge.
actu-
Engineering to bridge.
Engineering, go ahead.
We have fixed the engine for now. It's not 100%. It's a lot of shoddy work we have to do properly later on, but it works for now.
All right. Have you tried clearing the quantum relays? All right.
So I'm
Switch power to shields now. Concentrate on getting the shields up to maximum. Well,
Sir, that won't matter.
As Langbart mentions that you have repulsion, you feel the ship lurch forward. It starts to angle in on the closest bird of prey and is accelerating as fast as it can at impulse speed, charging directly for it.
all right. Well, maybe the weapons will blow it up before we run into it, but otherwise, yeah. Oh, thanks, Helm. Good job.
Hey, you were warned.
Yeah.
Homesman,
yeah.
please, I have a family.
Had.
They'll get
Let's
they'll get life insurance. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
We live in a post-scarcity economy.
We live in a post-currency economy.
Yeah. All right. I hope the
Hang
Geico's
out.
paid up, guys.
We ready for orders? You need to give anything else, Captain?
Keep shooting. Hopefully that bird of prey changes shape before we ram into it. All right.
I never know why I get assigned to the rooms I'm assigned. I thought I was just hanging out with engineering, and now I've been silenced.
You're silent?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in there with them. They could be doing anything. They could be ignoring your orders.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah. At least we're moving a bit. God, I hope those torpedoes land. That last bird of prey out there is going to be a problem.
Yeah. I mean,
If we can keep our shields up.
Funny you should say that.
Yeah?
They're down.
Like down or just down?
Yeah, 0%.
Ah,
Good news. Their shields are also down. Well, at least the one that was already here before.
Uh-huh.
So if engineering can raise and maintain the shields, then we shall be good. This next volley, assuming we can actually land the ramming maneuver, I should be able to wipe this ship out.
All right.
That's wishful thinking. I mean, we do not have shields right now, so if we ram them, we're taking the full brunt of that, and that is no bueno.
Yeah, it's well, it'll be a smashing defeat.
Oh, engineering managed to get us to 20%.
Oh, nice.
We are out of quantums,
That's okay.
but I still have 3 photons.
All right. Well, if he doesn't have shields, you could probably make him change shape with just phasers, right?
Phasers are mainly for shields, whereas the torpedoes are what the real damage dealers are. So I could do quantum and phasers, because phasers still does damage. It's just, not big damage.
Yeah.
Or I could focus everything in on the photons, trying to ensure I get the hit instead of splitting.
Let's go for the kill, and then worry about
Just-
daddy number 3 there.
But I returned
Okay.
to the bridge.
I would advise momentary boost to weaponry. That way it increases the odds.
or engineering. They just keep hearing shields, weapons, shields, weapons.
They do. They absolutely.
They have no idea what they're supposed to do.
No, okay. So when I went down there, I realized, like, talking to Legbert's like, so, like, what's going on? I was like, oh wait, nope. You guys haven't even been told we're fighting Klingons. Oh god. Like, I was like, I thought Betty was telling you something, but no.
I did say we were fighting warbirds. I did at the beginning.
They
Okay.
don't
Okay.
have to worry about icebergs. They just have to keep shoveling coal.
All right. Fair enough.
Meanwhile, we need to, go hard to starboard here.
Okay, we can, but like, what's our shield situation at?
20, and our tactical thinks he's gonna finish off this second bird of prey with the photon. He's not.
Wait, so we're gonna kill the second one as well?
Yeah, so that's why
They
hard to starboard.
they have no
All
they
right.
have no shields.
You've
Again,
been pulling off some fucking miracles, man.
Yeah. All without the help from engineering. They help with the shields, but weaponry is all me, apparently.
I mean, hey, getting those fucking shields online has like kept us alive. Like,
Oh yeah, no doubt, because we most definitely hit 0, and it just raised back up to 20. So
oh, we've hit 0 multiple times, buddy. Like,
I like how.
no, that was our first time actually.
okay, without them overpowering our shields.
Oh yeah, we
over
would have
and
been
over
done. Yeah, we would have been dead.
Like, we'd have been fucking cooked. It's why I was like, oh, we're out of propulsion. Shields are next. Might as well, like, suicide us away. And then all of you started succeeding tests, and I was like, oh, well, this got suddenly more we're doing way better than I thought we were when I left the bridge.
I like how we have just enough hope to string us along further.
Yeah, it's pretty great. So if you guys want, we can dodge this one.
Yeah, definitely hard to start
Definitely.
on this one.
Captain,
Yeah, no worries.
Captain, an urgent missive. I've intercepted the second Warbird's attempted flight plan. We know exactly where they're attempting to maneuver.
Great. Shoot
Awesome.
it. Kill it.
Also feed that to Helm, so Helm can go the other way.
Yeah.
Aren't you Helm?
Yes!
I say an eldritch series of numbers.
You're
Ah.
about 10 seconds away from ramming into the bird of prey.
Oh, yeah, no, hard steer, let's go.
Yeah, hard to starboard. Engineering.
Hold on. Here comes engineering.
Engineering, excellent work. Continue to put all power and effort into shields. Thank you.
Captain, we just lost life support. And we
Well,
are not able to go to warp.
Oh, okay, we're just gonna breathe the stale air on the bridge for a minute, but we need shields. Otherwise, life support ain't gonna matter.
Alright, back to ramming plan, let's go.
No. Hard to starboard. Miss the iceberg. All right.
Fair enough.
All right.
Wait for the
And
orders.
tactical knows what they're gonna do. So.
I didn't come into this expecting to be an agent of chaos, but
Well, we're having fun, right?
yeah, I mean, that's... If we start to suffocate, my last words will absolutely be, we should have rammed.
Well, I mean, we have like a bridge full of oxygen and nitrogen still, so.
Oh yeah, plus the rest of the ship, so we can start, like, opening spaces, and we can actually probably start pulling people out of extraneous spaces to cycle air through. Like, we could probably make it last for a few hours.
Good news. Definitely hit with photon.
Yeah. All right, so that thing's gonna change shape on us, right?
Yes. I do not have a descriptive for you right now because we still have to be determining if we're ramming or dodging in time. So
Yeah, I hope we dodge. But anyway, now we just need to focus on that last one, and hopefully there's no more coming.
Alright, I tried. It doesn't sound like I succeeded.
Oh Lord.
Does not sound like I succeeded.
Oh, I see they updated my name. I got promoted to captain.
Yeah.
Must have done something right. All right. Well, hopefully the shield.
I'm gonna get kicked out of Starfleet. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, you are. But you know.
It's a post-currency economy. Who cares?
Right? Yeah.
I'll just go live a life addicted to the holodeck. Like, it'll be fine.
Yeah, right? Like, wouldn't you? I mean, holy cow. Just spend your whole existence in virtual reality. Like, hook me up to the Matrix. Dog. Use me as a human battery. Just let me eat all the steaks I want. You know? Cypher and the Matrix. Go ahead and plug me back in. It's all good. All right.
Okay. Langmark's not here. That says something.
Captain, another intercepted message. 2 more ships of a superior class are warping in soon.
Oh hell! Now they're just cheating. That's not even cricket. The hell?
This
we
may
just-
be a diplomatic incident.
You think?
We've killed 2 birds of prey. I think it is a diplomatic incident.
Yeah, we killed. Both
I
of them.
will say, Captain, only these 2, as far as we are aware, were jamming our signal. So we should be able to have comms for Starfleet now.
Yeah, yeah. Notify Starfleet of our situation. All right.
That's true. Comms may be able to establish connection with the Kobyiashi Maru as well.
All
Okay.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kobyiashi Maru, unfortunately, is the last of my worries right now.
So
Right
sorry,
now.
I forgot to describe. So you're careening on a course straight for the bird of prey. At the very last minute, Lieutenant Louis fires a proton torpedo. The shieldless ship explodes, and then Ensign Estoff, using the coordinates provided by Ensign Benny, makes a veers off, kind of going through the explosion, narrowly missing the ship, and then positioning yourself to where the shots from the other bird of prey miss you. You're obviously closer to the Kobyiashi Maru now, and the other ship continues to fire.
Yeah, classic. All right.
Yeah,
lock
pretty
on-
epic moment there.
Yeah, lock on number 3 and fire on it, and engineering just keep powering the shields, and comms let Starfleet know that we're engaged.
Do we want to try to warp out of here, or are we not able to?
Oh, I don't think we can warp. We can
Warp
barely
core is
run.
down.
Yeah,
Or
yeah, right.
is borked.
Yeah, I would.
Well,
Yeah, no, we're locked in, dude. This is a knife fight. So
get up close and personal. Got it.
yeah, we're in it. So yeah, I mean, if you can maneuver. Well, we really just want to evade their shots. If we had maneuverability, we could get real fancy, but we don't have that kind of maneuverability right now. So
But what if we rammed the big one?
man,
It's a bad idea. I'm just
this is the Hyperion, not the Titanic, bro. And you
fair enough.
The Roman Navy just called, said they want their steering skills back. All right.
Hey, I'm successfully able to hit and not hit things. I'm at least 50% better than the Romans.
All right, next turn.
Look, all I'm saying is, why has there not been a space trireme other than 40K?
Right. You know what would make that truly epic is if it has to be propulsed by human power. You have banks of humans that are literally basically toiling to maneuver the ship.
Holding like gravitational oars or something.
Yeah, gravitational oars. It's great.
I'd be here for it. That sounds awesome.
Yeah. All right. What do you say to the Klingons to get them to stop Klingoning? That's the question.
Hey, there we go. That worked out.
All right, we need to come up with something to say to the Klingons to get them to stop Klingoning.
Please, please.
No, I
Please,
don't
dear
think
God.
James does it.
No, I know.
Maybe I challenge the captain of the ship to single combat.
I'm here for it. Let's go.
Sometimes I can touch the shield.
All right, how did your shot go?
We landed a phaser hit.
Okay.
Your shields are down to 0, Louis. I can't change them, but you took a hit. The whole bridge is rocking back and forth as if a camera was shaking.
Classic.
Yeah, adjustments made.
All right, open. Did we send a communication to Starfleet?
Hi, Captain.
All right, open a channel to the Klingon bird of prey.
I'll attempt to.
Roll for that.
Life support should be back online, by the way.
Oh, nice. A breath of fresh air.
Alright, they've accepted your hail.
All right, Klingon captain. I challenge you to one-on-one personal armed combat. If you win, my ship and crew will become your prisoners. If I win, you allow us to leave with the people on board the Kobyiashi Maru. Do you accept my challenge?
James, you want to go to voice 3?
I got it. I accept, but you must fight on my ship.
Agreed.
We will lower shields for you to teleport. Just
Alright.
yourself.
And as a show of good faith, I've already lowered my shields.
We noticed.
All right, guys. Well, good luck in the Klingon prisoner of war camp. I hope you get out someday.
Make sure to survive about 11 minutes.
Ooh, I don't know
Has the
about-
call ended?
Yeah, send it.
Captain, I will ready security. Who has teleport? Engineering has teleport, doesn't he?
Yeah, Langbart's got to teleport him, but he's got to get to the teleporter room.
I will ready security, Cap.
All right, so I have to get to the teleport to the. Oh, I don't know how the hell it. Okay, I'm in the turbo lift.
I don't know if there's a teleporter room in this.
I don't think that's. Yeah.
That would be cool, though. There's science labs. What's down there?
Okay, I'm in.
Oh, yeah, there's totally a teleporter room.
Where is it? Is it in engineering?
Yeah, like I remember looking at it. I'm trying to find it.
I'm going to the science labs. I'll let you know what's down there.
Oh, that looks
Uh,
like I'm in sick bay now.
Cap.
Yeah.
We should let engineering know to work on a quantum drive while.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totes.
The teleporter at camera 1.
I like that there's a brig.
I think I'm locked out. Ooh, here's the shuttle. I can get on this shuttle, I think, and then fly to home to Starfleet. Oh, Lord.
Say the shuttle base that
I
ready to
alone
do it.
survived to tell the tale. Who are they going to believe? A human or a bunch of Klingons?
Alright, Captain, who's in charge while in your absence?
I'm going to put Louis in charge.
Get orders. So I'll put you with engineering since Langbart's teleporting you.
Okay, yeah, because I have no clue where the heck. I'm like in some space, random place. I don't even know how to get back to the bridge. Oh, wait, there's my button. There's buttons there.
All right. What are you guys' orders? It's top to bottom, Marshal.
Well, I'm supposed to be teleporting to do combat on the Cleon ship. You know, transporting.
Alright.
We are shielded, Captain.
Well, not really.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Lower the shields then, and you know, work on engineering, work on the warp core, get this thing moving. Give Lieutenant.
I think you need to
Louis-
have someone actually like lock on and teleport you. I don't think you can teleport yourself over.
Well, okay, make it so.
James, does Langbart have to teleport Marshall over himself, or can we
Yeah,
like say
he-
random for him?
He's got to do it as an action.
All right.
Because, the chief engineer always operates the teleporters for some reason.
Okay, I can do that. While I'm walking to the warp core to aid in repairs there, I can teleport Captain Marshall over there. And then raise shields again.
Just teleport me. Just give me a.
You might
So
also
shields
take
raised,
advantage.
They've been
You
destroyed.
might also take advantage of this to teleport the Kobayashi Maru's crew and passengers. Cough, cough.
We don't have 10 or more minutes to get them over here without being like utterly annihilated.
Well,
As far as I know.
we have a deal with the Klingons. If I survive, we'll have time to handle everything. If I die, you're gonna end up being taken over. But you know, but either way, you don't have to die here right now. Nobody else has to die except me.
I advise taking your time, really enjoying the combat, Captain.
Yeah, I'll save
Okay.
each blow of the blade.
If that's the case, I will go to teleportation room.
Thank you.
Where's main deck? Should be
Main deck.
somewhere here.
I mean, there's a 5% chance I'll roll a nat 20 and survive.
You can stay in engineering. We couldn't find the teleportation room.
Oh, I have found it.
Oh, where is it?
If you go main deck and then go right out of the teleporter and first door to the right.
I have to run with the table in it. There's a captain's quarters.
Never saw the captain's quarters.
I can't find it. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, there it is.
If you're there, that's what matters. All right, XCX, you want to roll to see if he successfully teleports?
Really?
Can I talk to you in voice 3?
Yeah, sure.
Did you find it, Marshall? The teleportation room?
Well, I found my quarters. I'm having a last cup of Earl Grey hot.
If you go to the... I'm not sure. You come to the main deck with the turbo lift,
Uh-huh.
exit it, then you are in this big round floor, and then you go to the right in that floor. Then the first door on the right should be the teleportation room.
All right, main deck, huh? Oh, that's not it.
So, Engineer Langbart successfully teleports Marshall, and his body is transported into a beam of light
All right.
to the
Okay.
Klingon ship.
Okay, so when I go to main deck, where do I go next? I'm in a random room now. All right, so oh, there it is. There it is. I found the transporter room. Woohoo! All right. So, but now I'm on the Klingon ship, and I have to do combat, right? the nanotech torsional array. Well, none of but seem to do much. Be over here. No. Energize. Well, I did what I could to save the crew and the ship. That's pretty much a better result than Captain. Well, everyone but Captain Kirk, right? Well, anyway. This is actually kind of cool. All right,
All right,
James.
Captain Marshall, you have
Yep.
teleported on board a dark lit ship with green lighting. Foul-smelling Klingons are all around you. You're on their bridge, and the Klingon captain, who you recognize from your on-screen hailing, stands there with what's the name of their little blade they have? The
Yeah, I don't
two-handed.
know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'm not that big of a fan, unfortunately.
It is called the Batleth.
Oh,
So
yeah,
he's got a Batleth, and one of his officers hands you your own Batleth.
Okay.
Ready to do battle.
All right.
Let's say or do anything in particular, or are you just gonna fight?
May the best warrior win. Now we
I
fight.
get pinned to, he says.
All right, now we fight.
That's good a voice for XDX.
You're putting up a brave fight. No human has ever wielded a batflip. Was it a batflip, right?
Yeah, a bathtub, whatever. Yeah,
Nobody has ever wielded a bathtub the way you are wielding one.
nice.
But suddenly, as you're spinning around, about to, swing it back around, you feel a sharp pain in your back, and you look down to the Klingon's bathtub sticking through your chest.
All right. Well,
It is
yeah.
unfortunately the end of the road for you. You put up a good fight. You went
All
above
right.
and beyond the expectations.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it saved everyone else.
We'll have to see. Don't talk to anybody. You're dead now, but you can, stick around, listen in, and wait for the end. Yeah.
All right. All right.
Thank you for playing. I hope you had fun.
Thank you. I did.
We're working on the warp drive. There's no
Okay.
quantum drive.
No,
Yeah.
well, yeah, we are about to get boarded. We have no shields.
Captain lost
s-
that fast, huh?
Yeah, Captain is gone. So you focus on that drive and don't
Well,
split your attention at all. What we are going to do is let them board. We're going to isolate them, let security duke it out with them, and yeah, that's going to be it. I will lead the security team, and hopefully we turn out well.
all right, everybody, grab your lasers.
Helm, we're going to need a whole lot of evasive maneuvers. We have no shields, so
We don't have enough impulse power for me to get up there, buddy. Like, I can get back there and start evading, but if they're boarding us, there's nothing to evade, right? They're not going to shoot on us. They're not going to
Yeah,
fire on
they-
us.
They wouldn't shoot their own men.
yeah, we would like to think that.
Okay,
Well,
let's say this. With as little impulse power as we have, my attention is probably better helping make sure that we get this warp shit back on up and running as fast as possible.
All right, well, you go help him with that, and I will be. Ah, damn, that is bad. If I go help the security team, and we're winning, and then they start trying to fire on us, and I'm not.
Just
here to
you
fire.
you go sit at the helm. You can sit at the helm and relay orders from there.
Ah,
Because all you
God.
have to like going to warp's not that hard. You don't need any specialized shit for that. I don't like. So just get like you take over the helm and relay, and then I can help build up the warp.
Yeah,
core.
no, help with the warp, and hopefully security can do their job.
Well, communications are going to have the fun time of trying to coordinate all the security teams.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's gonna
great.
be
We
great.
just had another ship up here. Oh, awesome.
Fellas, it's not looking good.
You
I'll
know,
be real.
I once heard about this situation
Oh,
that you
wait.
didn't win called a Kobyiashi Maru.
It's 2 more ships at that. Oh God.
Well, gentlemen, how do we feel about ramming?
Not the worst situation considering the boarding.
All right, we'll go ahead. In comms with engineering's closed. We'll go ahead and get orders for next turn.
All right, sounds good.
And by the way, Lieutenant Louis, the thing on ship is basically flying straight at you, about to connect through the port, and then 2 more birds of prey show up, jumping, exiting warp.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just gonna keep you guys together for this one. So the one Klingon bird of prey, number 3, approaches the ship and is starting to dock with your ports. 2 more show up and menacingly watch you. You've started to get a few, I think, people from the Kobyiashi Maru, maybe 8 or 10. Did that successfully happen at all, XTX? Or did that not happen?
You're gonna have time. You had to move down back to the repair core, and the one turn that he spent, it wasn't successful.
Okay, never mind then. Nobody on board. Alright, so you're welcome to issue new orders, Louis, and then we'll get orders again.
Yes. We will continue to work on that quantum drive, and security will do the best that it can to fend off the enemy before we try a detachment maneuver.
Captain, warp core is back and running.
Okay, splendid. I will have security focus on detaching the enemy, and pilot, be ready to warp out of here.
Alright.
Engineering, get shields back up because we're going to try and get away hot.
Ahem. Yes.
Alright, new round of order.
Hey. So, I've pulled an Anakin where we've started spinning.
Oh god.
Good shit.
Well,
All
maybe we
right.
had the high ground.
So the Klingon ship is meters away from docking with you when Lieutenant Louis decides to fire his weapons on the ship. They're caught unprepared and blow up. Unfortunately, the explosion from their destruction reduces back what little shields Langbart was able to squeeze out, and then damaging your hull. And then the two other birds of prey, seeing you go back on your word and attack the other bird of prey, they open fire, and your ship is blown up. You are no more. Oh,
We had a good
You probably
run,
should have brought
lads.
Langbart in.
yeah, I meant to bring Langbart in. Langbart, your ship blew up.
Well, great. At least not slavery.
Yeah, you know, we took as many down as we could.
We took down 3 Klingon birds of prey. That's pretty good.
Well, if you guys had stuck to the original deal, yeah, maybe
Yeah,
Starfleet could
no.
have bailed you out. But
Nah.
Nah.
Blaze of glory, baby.
Nah, we all were going to get chewed out anyway. We allowed the captain to die. We entered this zone and never got a reply before comms got cut out.
Yeah, I
we
too
were-
would kill myself rather than get chewed out by my boss.
Depends on the boss, you know.
I would have gotten compliments. I kept on working miracles here.
Yeah, I know, right? Like you did insane.
I felt so bad for Langbart in the first half of the game. He did not roll above like a 5 for the first 5 rounds, and so I kept like having to come up with like the most ridiculous explanations possible for why he was failing at these like really simple tasks. That like he's just like, yeah, I'd like to reroute power to shields, and like he rolled like a 3, right? And so I had to come up with like, okay, you're having problems with it, and I didn't know how to explain he was having problems with it. That didn't just like sound like a, you know, like a BS excuse.
Yeah.
you
Which mean,
dropped
it
your
was just kind of the
sonic
nature of
screwdriver.
yeah. And yeah, I felt really bad because Langbart, like, he only ever rolled like sub 5 or a 19 or 20. There was no like just normal rolls he made.
Oh.
Like he went down to repair the impulse engines, and again a 2, right? And so I have to come up with some reason why he's able to make absolutely no progress on it, and I felt like I was actively having to hamper this guy just because of how bad I kept rolling for him.
Well, at least the explanation with the torn up suits was original.
Yeah, I like the torn up suits one. I thought that fit pretty well.
I mean, there's enough explosions that it makes sense.
Yeah, like in the very beginning, before any shots have been fired, trying to come up with a reason why you can't just like reroute the power. That was very. Oh, that was painful for me. I felt really bad. James came in too while I was stammering. I'm like, oh my god, James is gonna ask me to stop umpiring.
You remember that bubble gum and paperclip you hooked up back there and never fixed? Yeah.
There you go. Well, what do you guys think? It's very different from a normal Kriegsspiel game.
It
What were your
was
thoughts overall?
amazing. Amazing. It was definitely different.
I can totally understand now the attitude all the chief engineers give their captains in Star Trek.
You're always down there by yourself, and they just yell at you, calm you, and yell at you to fix something. You're like, get angry.
Yes, and you don't know why. You don't know what's going on. You have no idea. Nobody's telling you anything. And then
I
they
didn't-
expect you to work miracles.
Which, to be fair, you did.
Well, we survived longer than I expected.
Yeah, I didn't realize just how little information was making it to Langbart until the first time I ran down there, and it was just like, "Hey, buddy, there's Klingons out there." And it's like, "Oh, yeah." Nobody told me. Yeah. Like,
I thought it was really funny on turn 2 when the Klingons started powering up their weapons, and so I go down to talk to Langbart, and he's like, "Yeah, so have I finished the calculations yet for how long it will take to transport the survivors to our ship?" And so I'm just talking to him about like the original mission, and he has no idea that you're about to be in like a knife fight with Klingons in space. He comes in like turn 3, like, "Oh, Captain, I got done with that calculation. It'll take us about 11 minutes." And the captain just received another report that like they got hit by torpedoes or something.
it's like,
It was funny.
yeah, buddy, we're on red alert. Like, I know you did exactly what I told you to do, but I need you to stop doing it.
Well, Marshall, I think you did a good job as captain, even willing to sacrifice your life for the ship.
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
felt like
Yeah,
Marshall did a really good job.
I was trying to find a better way out than everybody dying. So
Yeah, you had 1 in 4 chance of succeeding. Unfortunately, the dice did not go your way.
yeah, it's okay. That was a bigger chance than I expected to have. I was really trying to buy time, and if the crew had taken the deal, the logic was, yeah, the Klingons scoop them up, but maybe Starfleet can intervene and do something, you know. So that was the idea. And then everybody lives at least. But I just had to come up with an offer that a Klingon could not refuse.
That was a good one. Yeah, you did a good job being an appropriately Star Trek-y enough captain.
Well, thank you. All right. Well,
Yeah, especially
thank
like
you. Go ahead.
especially like the focus. You know, again, we were like, you didn't have to be a gunfight. You were trying to like contain it. It's just a diplomatic incident that could be settled like in court or something. So I was very surprised then when you did get a request to surrender, and you guys went just, "Nah, we'll fight to the end."
Well, had it been real life, I totally would have, because then, because I figured there was no scenario where we would win a combat. But then you guys just kept stringing us along. Like there was just enough hope there after each turn that, well, maybe we can squeak out of this alive, But then, they just kept coming. So I think 3 for 1 was a pretty good exchange. So I'm pretty proud of the crew.
You'll become Starfleet Academy legends. Nearly beating the Kobyiashi Maru.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. I'm gonna head off to my quarters and enjoy some R&R, which I've earned after this stressful examination.
Good.
Have a nice night, Marshall.
Everyone else, you're welcome to hang out and talk. I'm gonna end my recording as well, and see you